Hey, well, this Homebrew Wednesday is brought to you by my right arm, which is going to get sore during the shooting of this video because I'm not using a tripod because we're going to be walking around a little bit. Cheers. Stout. Let me gather myself. Now, let's give a bit of an update. Last week I said I was going to cover some questions that were asked of me a few months ago, or a month or so ago, or whatever. That's not going to happen this week because there's different things going on. This is basically what's, the reason for that. So, and I'll show you. But first of all, I caught a flu last Tuesday, not yesterday, not Tuesday just passed, but the last Tuesday. And it was not a bad flu, but it was just like, sore throat, fever. And I figured, okay, well, it's probably not the best thing to be drinking any beer or anything like that. Or, want to get over this flu. Plus, I have a guest coming this week from the United States that I've never met, who I've known for several years, and we've been friends, and he's finally going to come in, and we're going to get together. It's audio guy from my broadcast, and he's got a channel on YouTube as well. So I wanted to be, over this flu, which I am now. And so finally tonight I'm having a few beers, and it might actually be obvious. Cheers, 17. Okay, so here's what's going on. That's what happened there. Now, to give you an update on my sour beer, which I did last week. So I'll give you a few shots of it after. This is after a couple of days in the heating system that I showed you. Okay, here it is the day after. So our bacteria is definitely working. Yeah. So I got a little bit of a blowout here. I'm going to have to clean this up. We got about just over 100 degrees on our thermometer here, so this heating system is working wonderfully. But yeah, I'm going to take this out, clean it up, and I may set up a blow-off tube. I'll keep you updated. Okay, let's just take a closer look at it here. I've got it out. Don't mind my beer glasses in the background. I got to clean those. I don't think we can see. Oh yeah, yeah. It's up at the top. Definitely higher than that thermometer will go. Quite warm, and it's going like a son of a gun. Now this airlock blowout, I'm going to fix that right now. There's no foul odors or anything like that. It smells just like a normal beer right now. But when you put your nose up to there, you can definitely, you can see the gas coming out. So I'm going to fix that, and we'll put this back in, and we'll keep you updated. So good stuff. Now after that, about 4 days, I pitched some yeast. And I didn't film that. I mean, I think you can use your imagination on that one. I, put some yeast in there and put the airlock back on, and you can probably, So, and it started to ferment. Great. It's great. It's going nicely. Upstairs in the hallway. Well, let's go up and check it out. Okay, so here we are in the hallway upstairs, and we've got our sour beer fermenting right now. The reason I brought it up here is because it's warmer up here than in the basement. I don't think you can see the temperature. It's probably about 70 degrees up here. And I'm not sure why I'm whispering, but because people are sleeping, I guess. But I've always noticed that when people when you watch golfing episodes on TV, if you watch golf, they're always whispering, but I'm not sure why, because the golfers don't hear the announcers anyway, so why are they whispering? I've been making some changes down here in my studio. I'll just pan around here. You can see my desk and whatnot. It's probably a mess, but anyway, well, of course it always is. I was, this is not homebrew. Let's get my beer, because it has to be homebrew related, or else I get complaints about it. And I've had some people actually tell me that they prefer me doing these things while I'm half in the bag. So this week you got your wish, because I haven't drank since. So here it's Tuesday night right now. I haven't drank since anything since Saturday, actually Friday, since my broadcast. So cheers. Yeah. It's called discipline. When you're sick, you gotta stay off the stuff so you can get better. Otherwise, you're, be sick for weeks. Right. So now, this isn't really homebrew related, but I don't really give a crap. If you don't like it, well, there you have it. I have built a shelf here for my records, because I'm sick of dealing with those bins. And so this is my I'm just giving you a rough now. We're in the middle of ripping this basement apart right now and reorganizing stuff. And this is part of what I'm doing. I'm not going to show the rest of it. Well, I'll just, okay, there you go. Anyway, this is my setup now. This is a mess because I'm just reorganizing and stuff, but still got my turntables here, and but the shelf here, and there's my stack of my amplifiers and whatnot, and my records. Jeez, it looks like there's a lot less of them than there was when they were in the bins. So it looks like to me I've got to get some more records, and I've got a whole top shelf there I got to fill up, and possibly a bottom shelf there too that could be filled. That box is full of CDs, by the way. So I'm putting together this shelf, and I'm realizing that I really spent a lot of time really wishing and praying that the screws that came with the shelf, it's an American-made shelf. It's made in the U.S. The parts are. You have to put it together yourself, and the screws that came with it are Phillips. Let me see if I can find my Phillips. Oh no, it's over here. Hang on. Just let me travel through the basement here and gather this Phillips screwdriver. So it's a star. We call it a star screwdriver sometimes, us Canadians, because we don't like them. We don't use them very often if we can avoid them. Let me, I don't know if you can see that, but if it's going to focus on there or if it's going to not. I'm going to put this up here for just a moment. Don't even know it's going to be the right. Oh, look at that. It's perfect. There we have it. Okay, so these star screws are awful. How can you guys use these things, these Phillips screwdrivers? Oh my God. Robertson, square screwdrivers. It's a square. It fits. It's like a square, and it fits into a screw that's a square, and it doesn't come out, and it doesn't strip, and it doesn't. So these are Canadian. The Canadian version of screwdrivers it's called a Robertson, and you can look this up on the internet if you like. But they don't like strip. They don't round out your screw because they're not tapered. It's a square, and it goes into a square screw hole, and it turns. You don't have to press down. You don't have to worry. There's different sizes, of course, but with these, woo, there we go. Phillips, they're tapered, so you've got to press down. And when I was putting this shelf together, I used a drill, to put the screws in and whatnot. Some more light going on here. And it was like the drill was, you had to press really hard. It was rounding out all my screws. I had to actually get some of my own screws. I tried different sizes and everything. If, on the other hand, you had Robertson square screw heads down in the States there, you wouldn't have that problem. In Canada, we use this is, anyway, I don't want to go on. I don't want to, people are going to be like getting all country defensive on me here. Robertsons, okay, squares, use them, they work, and the screw even stays on the screwdriver, even if it's not magnetized. It's tight and it works, and it's great. Trying to prove a point. Oh boy. Whoa. I am working on stuff over there, as you can see, making things neat and tidy. Oh, look at, what the heck's that? This is a picture that was taken many, many years ago. Look at the hair, oh my god. Anyways, I just have, my mom gave me those things. I got to figure out what to do with them. I'll hang them somewhere or whatever, but I bought myself a new drill today, a hammer drill, because everywhere in the basement here it's concrete, right? So I can't hang anything up because it's, that thing with my normal, like just regular drill, it's like 10 minutes to drill a hole and sweat just to hang that up. So I said to hell with it. I went and bought myself a hammered drill, and I'm gonna drill holes all over the place up here, down here. It's gonna look like Swiss cheese down here. I don't have much else to talk about this week, so I'm just trying to entertain. But I did buy I'm not lying, I did buy the drill, and I'm gonna, do that stuff. So, cheers to you. I have a guest coming. I don't have anything else this week for you for Homebrew Wednesday, and that's what we've got this week. So I hope you enjoyed that. Now, this Friday, the green screen, by the way, I will use it again, but it's a pain in the butt to put green screens on things. This Friday, I want you to come and check out my live broadcast. If you've never done that, let's go back over here where I can put this down so I don't break my arm. I mean, the camera only weighs like 2 ounces, but, you try holding your arm out for a few minutes while you're doing this kind of thing. Here we are. This Friday, coming up on my live broadcast, it's vonlive.tv/CraigTube. Okay? I got a guest coming up, a guest viewer that I've actually known for, probably almost 3 years now. And we've been very good friends. And he's finally coming to town, and he's going to join me on my broadcast this week on Von Live. So we're going to do some, he's bringing his guitar and some microphones. I don't know what's going to happen. We don't know. We don't know. We just make sure we've got microphones and a guitar, and we've got some beer and some wine and some home brew and lots of great music, and I'm looking forward to this big time. So I hope you guys will join us on vonlive.tv/CraigTube. Me, an audio guy. He's a musician. He's an audio engineer. He's a good, really good friend of mine, and we have a lot in common. So, if you've been digging my stuff, my videos, and, watching me for any length of time, you're going to love Audio Guy too, because he's a lot like me too. So, join us on Friday, vonlive.tv/CraigTube. Hey, if you like my videos, please comment on them. The comment section is just below the thumbs up section. If you want to do that, that's okay. I'm out. I gotta get a couple more of these into me and go get some sleep. So when Audio Guy comes, I'm not half in the bag. Guys, thanks for watching. Next week, your questions answered. In the meantime, I'm having a great time here. Cheers. I hope you are too. Take care. Be safe. And 17.